NBC's Saturday Night Live is well known for stretching the limits of taste in its weekly skits. But now some news people are saying the Kellyanne Conway skit, likening her to a disturbing movie character, went over the line. Even if you've never seen the 1987 thriller Fatal Attraction, surely you know about it. Michael Douglas's character has a one-night stand with Alex, played by Glenn Close, who then won't take no for an answer.
I just want to be a part of your life.
I'm not going to be ignored, Dan.
You don't get it. You don't get it.
That creepy character was the basis of this Saturday Night Live skit about Trump aide Kellyanne Conway, who stalks CNN's Jake Tapper because he no longer books her on his show.
Do you want a drink?
Kellyanne, what the hell are you doing here?
I just want to be a part of the news, Jake.
You weren't answering my calls. You changed your number. I'm not going to be ignored.
After the skit aired, Jake Tapper tweeted simply, but other reporters were more pointed. The Washington Post's Jonathan Capehart tweeted, not sure about that Kellyanne skit. And NBC's Andrea Mitchell responded with, agree, not right. Several other reporters weighed in too, with New York Magazine's Olivia Nunzi calling it sexist and unfair to a wife and mother.
It's over, Kellyanne. You're sick. You're toxic. You're done.
Locally, the Boston Globe's Joan Vanacki wrote, Conway has to hope art doesn't imitate life, since in the actual working world, a woman described as nuts can be quickly out of a job.
The Bowling Green Massacre.
Then again, truth is the ultimate defense. Yeah, I mean, I got to say, I stayed up. I wasn't intending to stay up that late, but I had to watch Saturday Night Live last weekend. This didn't strike me any more than some of the originals, another skier shot by, Claudine Lauger. I mean, they've been doing tasteless skits for decades and decades. It did not strike me as being over the top.
I agree with you. I felt the same way. It's comedy, and comedy sometimes is pretty ugly, but can be kind of funny, and you might laugh in your house, but you wouldn't laugh out in the public, and I think this was one of those moments. I probably would have had a much more difficult time with it if they were only picking on her, and some of the male characters in the administration weren't getting it, but we've seen Spicer. That's been controversial as well.
And it's a woman playing him.
And it's a woman playing him, so I think for those reasons I can't come down as hard as I would. I'm getting eyes.
Really?
I felt better about it after seeing the real clip, because it is so close that clearly it's a straight parody. But when I first saw it, I was shocked.
See, a lot of people didn't know it was Fatal Attraction.
And am I right that Kellyanne herself kind of did a cute kind of tweet about it?
Yes, she did.
About boiling bunnies?
Yeah, she did. She said, no boiling bunnies here, because in case people don't know, they boil the bunny in the end of the movie, all right?
So she gets points for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she handled it gracefully, and I think that she knew she'd been handed a gift, and the gift would disappear very quickly if she wasn't gracious about it. I thought it was terrible, and I knew it was a parody of Fatal Attraction. I thought it was grotesquely sexist. For all that we have made fun of Kellyanne Conway's struggles with the truth, I don't think she's done anything to attract that kind of sexist parody. And I would point out also that, she's the only member of the Trump administration who's taken any sort of actual punishment for unethical behavior because she made a stupid offhand comment about go buy Ivanka's stuff. All the other stuff going on involving...
She said that there was a Bowling Green massacre?
No, I'm talking... She actually got into ethical trouble over the Ivanka stuff.
Ivanka.
And whatever.
And,
all the other stuff going around involving men has gotten nothing.
Okay, Fatal Attraction is with that line about I'll not be ignored is one of my favorite lines. Yeah. So when I first saw it, she did that, and I was like, ha. Then I said, wait a minute. So no, people, this is straight up sexist, and women need to, speak about it. Again, do not write me. I do not agree with Kellyanne Conway, but I am saying that this was just a little bit below the belt. And I get the satire. I've been in this place before where I do believe there's a line that even you should not cross with satire, and other people disagree. But particularly when it comes with women. And by the way, I've been in this chair before, right here on this show, saying some of the treatment of Sarah Palin, did not agree with her either. I said was straight up sexist. Now, when they go crazy and say other crazy things, I'm right there. I'll talk about your policy. I'll talk about your lying, all of that. But when they come for you in the sexist way, I got to say something. And that was purely sexist. And on top of that, it was just plain old mean. Some of the other stuff they've done, hilarious. They did a little takeoff of Chicago. They've done some other stuff with Kellyanne Conway. This,
I mean, you know, the storyline is that Jake Tapper wouldn't book her.
I
She has been
understand.
emailing him and calling him. You know, you won't take my calls. You
I
changed your
get that,
number.
but you can do. They're very clever there. They can do a million things. They did a skit with
Dan, help
straight
me.
up take off of Chicago, talking about all I want to be is on the news, and had her with the with the hair, or her name and lights and the whole thing.
Right.
That was funny. That was not sexist. This, come on.
Well, they've done some comedy sometimes with issues of race, or you sort of branded characters in such a way, and I'm like, oh,
Exactly.
boy, but it's funny. I laugh, and you know,
And I
don't
wanna
send me
laugh.
letters, by the
Yeah,
way,
me either.
either.
And look, I love bad TV. Listen,
Yeah, we know.
I stopped. I had to. I actually stopped and said, "Oh, wait a minute, no."
But didn't you laugh a little bit?
No, I started to because I love the line, and then I said, "Wait a minute, no."
The
Yeah.
parody
All
was
right.
just too good. I
It
think.
wasn't
no.
funny. Okay.